Hello everyone! When I first started posting on my channel, I released a video on what happened to Susan Ivanova after she left Babylon 5, and a few months later I released another video going over the story on how Marcus Cole was brought back to life in the Babylon 5 universe. For a while I've been meaning to redo both of those videos and combine them together to make a better overall life story of Susan Ivanova, including Marcus's final act. The last time we saw Susan Ivanova in Season 4, she awoke from a coma and witnessed Marcus using an alien healing machine to give his life so she could live. Susan was too weak to move and was forced to watch in horror. Once she was able to gain enough energy to move, she teared the machine away and refused to allow anyone to enter. When Dr. Franklin returned to the station hours later, he was able to console her in her time of need. After the events of the show, it was not specified what happened to her after she was brought back to life, as the series does not cover up to this point. The rest of the information about her life story was gathered from the chronologies of Babylon 5 and the short stories that appeared in the official Babylon 5 magazine. In one of the short stories, we found out that Susan Ivanova ordered Marcus's body to be frozen until one day science was advanced enough to bring him back to life. Due to the pain of losing Marcus, Susan was unable to stay on Babylon 5. Once she received the rank of captain, she accepted the command on one of the first warlock class destroyers called the EAS Titan. Shortly after taking command, Ivanova began to suspect the presence of shadow technology within the ship's control system. She tried to search for proof but came out empty-handed. Without notifying Earth Force Command, Ivanova ordered the Titan to head to Babylon 5, hoping to gain the help of President Sheridan. Sheridan was able to confirm Susan's suspicion and helped devise a plan to get rid of the dormant technology. With the help of Lita Alexander, the crew moved the Vorlon transporter, which previously belonged to Ambassador Elkash, from Babylon 5 to the docking bay of the Titan. Once on board, they connected the Vorlon transporter to the Titan's control system, which overrode the hidden shadow tech. For the next 20 years, Ivanova rose to the ranks of Earth Force and became a general. It was stated that she would visit Marcus's stasis pod once in a while, and it was reported that she would talk to him. At the end of her service, she was becoming tired of her role within Earth Force and felt like she wasn't making a difference. Eventually, Susan received a letter inviting her to last dinner with her dying friend, John Sheridan. During the event, Ivanova was asked to become the next leader of the Rangers once Sheridan left towards the Rim. She was honored and accepted. Shortly after Babylon 5 was decommissioned and destroyed, Ivanova left Earth Force and moved to Minbar to become the next leader of the Rangers. She stayed in this role until her death, which occurred in the mid-24th century. Before she died, Ivanova made a copy of all her memories. Around 300 years after Ivanova's death, a group of scientists discovered a piece of technology on a deserted planet that can bring back Marcus. Once awakened, he was confused and saddened. All his friends were dead and the whole universe changed. Luckily, there was a trust fund created for him to help him restart his life. Of course, Marcus didn't want the money. He felt cheated out of his sacrifice for Ivanova. If she didn't preserve his body, they would have been together in the afterlife. He eventually found out that Susan made a copy of her mind, and it was stored on a planet within a facility called the Voice. After hearing this piece of information, a plan started to come together. Marcus had a piece of Susan's hair that was found on his clothes when he was taken out of stasis, and if he's able to get his hands on her memories, he would be able to recreate Ivanova. With the help of his trust fund and a Drazi which he hired, Marcus was able to break into the facility and steal her memories by using his ranger skills. Once he obtained her memories, he fled to Bikiri space, hoping to find someone that had the ability to clone Ivanova with a one strand of hair, including having the skills to put her memories within the clone as well. Luckily enough, he was able to find a shady doctor that had the expertise needed. Of course, there was a catch. It would take 32 years for the clone to mature to an age that he wanted, and the memories that were installed within the clone would be fuzzy to her at times. Marcus accepted this and drained a great portion of his trust fund for this operation. He decided to put himself back into stasis while he waits for Susan. 32 years later, he was awakened again by one of Garibaldi's descendants and was shown the newly created Susan. Marcus took the clone to a deserted planet to restart their lives in peace. He destroyed the ship and lied to Susan once she awakened, stating that the reason why they were stranded on this planet was due to their ship having engine issues when they were heading back to Babylon 5. Not knowing any better, the newly created Susan believed him. Overall, I found the ending of Marcus's life and somewhat the restart of Susan's life creepy. It shows that Marcus would do anything for love, even if it goes against his morals. What's your thoughts about Susan's life and how it ended? If you like this video, then please like and subscribe, and don't forget to click on the notification button to keep yourself updated with my channel. For more sci-fi content, then please check out these other 2 videos displayed on the screen, and don't forget to check out my socials as well. Thank you for watching Utopian Broadcast, and I'll see you next time on my channel. Thank you.